Los Angeles, 1990, Friday the 13th. I was looking for a car. My friends told me, don't look for a car on Friday the 13th. Just don't do it. But I was told about this T-Bird, and I was very curious about it. 2 blocks away from where I was staying. So I walked. I didn't listen to their advice. I didn't want to be superstitious. And so I walked down the hill, 2 blocks, saw the T-Bird outside. Very sleek car. I always wanted a T-Bird. I rang the guy's bell. He answered the door. We introduced ourselves. And we got in the car. He started it up. Felt okay. And he was giving me information about the car. Of course, saying how great it was, and so on. And then he said, maybe the brakes need a little looking after. Might need to pump the brakes because there had been a lot of rain recently. Maybe I should get it looked at if I buy it. So, we drove onto Hollywood Boulevard and went past La Brea up the hill. He was driving, and it felt okay. He went a ways, and then suggested that I drive the car. So he parked, and I got behind the wheel, and started the car back down in the direction that we came from. And we were going downhill, and we were picking up speed. And in front of me were some cars. So I wanted to slow down. So I put my foot on the brake. And the brake wasn't working. I couldn't stop. But we were picking up speed because we were going downhill. So I had to go around those cars into the opposite lane. And I went around those cars. I started getting a bit nervous. And after I got around those cars, I was picking up even more speed, going much faster. And I looked in front of me, and we're getting very close to the intersection of La Brea and Hollywood, a very busy intersection. And I saw in front of me there were 3 lanes: the right-hand lane, middle lane, and left turn lane. And there were cars in each of the lanes. And I realized, because I kept on trying the brakes, and the brakes weren't working, and I was pumping them, and this guy next to me was panicking. He wasn't doing anything or saying anything to help me. And I started to panic, but I knew I had to do something. And I was picking up speed and more speed. And I realized I had to decide which of those cars did I have to hit. The one in the right-hand lane, the one in the middle, or the left-hand turn lane. And I knew I was going to hit them. But then the left-hand turn signal came on and the cars started moving. And the light changed, but I quickly went around the corner and I slightly hit the car in front of me, and then I turned the wheel into the curb and stopped the car. The car in front of me stopped, and I got out of the car. He got out of the car and he was screaming at me. And when he took one look at me, with me being all white and I was practically, my knees I was weak in the knees. I was ready to fall down on my face. He offered me help. And this guy that was trying to sell me the car, who obviously knew that the brakes were bad, was quiet and didn't say a thing. And I just went up to him. I just went up to him and said, fuck off. I walked away. Had a quick drink and then went home, and I said to myself, I better not go out. It's Friday the 13th. It's a bad day to go out today.